This ranking exercise is simple. It's a good first step for every manager. It does not require an advanced understanding of time span or stratum capability. This is a manager's intuitive judgment. Step one is to make a list. In my workshop, I ask people to make a list of those people who consider you to be their manager. Now, if you're an individual contributor, not a manager of other people, you can still play along with this exercise. Simply make a list of those people you work around. This should be a list of 3, 4, 5, 6 people. That's step one. Now, step two is to transcribe the names on that list into the ranking exercise box, but in a very specific order. The person with the longest time span capability goes at the top of the list. The person with the shortest time span capability goes at the bottom of the list. Now, here's the way I think about this. I have my list of people over here, and I have a big bag of projects over here. I reach into my big bag of projects and I pull out the biggest project. And I figure out who on that list can I give this project to and not worry. I know it's going to get done. I go back in my bag of projects and I pull out the next biggest project, not quite as big as the first one. And I look at my list and I figure out who can I give this project to and not worry. I know it's going to get done. Now I'll go back in my bag, and this time I don't even pull out an entire project. It's only a piece of a project, because the next person can't handle an entire project but can certainly be a contributing member to a piece of a project. So who can I give that piece of a project to and not worry? I know it's going to get done. And there's probably someone on that list that you have to check up on every 10 minutes just to see if they're still working. Now, in my workshop, I usually wait for 30, 40 seconds and find that someone has already completed the exercise. And I ask them this question: how confident do you think you were? How accurate do you think you were in this time span assessment? As I ask them to look at the list, they typically respond that they are pretty confident in their ability to make this assessment. And I said Elliot would agree. Now understand, these people have only known about time span for maybe an hour and a half or so. Why would Elliot have such a high level of confidence in their ability to make this accurate assessment? So I asked them to look at their list again, and I asked them how long they have known the people on that list. And the response comes varied: 1 year, 5 years, 7 years. And that's why Elliot has such a high level of confidence. You see, the participants in my workshop have not been doing this exercise for 3 minutes. They've been doing this exercise for 1 year, 5 years, 7 years. Elliot says that every manager always maintains a running intuitive assessment of the time span capability of their team. It is with time span that we have a metric to measure capability. It also gives us a language to talk about it.